What's going on, everybody? Average Arcader here, and it's time for a quick review. Today we're going to be quick reviewing hacker tools. Now, this is by 4K Studios. What it does is it basically adds, hang on, wrong one. It adds a ton of basically hacked items to the game for you. It also adds this base, which is it's okay base. I'll show you it here in a little bit. But basically, these have like the full-on everything's been hacked. Like, as you can see, they have unbreaking, over 6,000 worth points of unbreaking and fortune and efficiency and mending. You even have bows with both infinity and mending on them, which in the normal game you can't have those two things connected. So you have these basically awesome tools to basically do whatever you need to do. You even have armor, and this base is full of all this hack stuff. Like, everything's basically the maxed out best possible version of anything. Rather it's possible in the vanilla game or not, it's here. And I think this could produce some really interesting playthroughs. In fact, I'm just thinking about possibly doing coming back in, like restarting the map, doing a survival run where you're just using these tools. I think it would really help with survival builds without having to go into creative, because you'll be able to get and collect whatever you need. So, but taking a look at this quick base too that they put together for it, it actually looks nice. Now, there's no beds. I couldn't find any beds, but it has a really cool custom-made mining area with basically every single ore here. Like, everything is here in huge amounts, so you can start mining right away. It's got an enchanting area as well. And a little area where you could test out the weapons. But I think this is the enchanting area. Yeah, enchanting room. Everything right there. I mean, with all the lapis it gives you, plus, I'm not sure if you would need an enchanting room in this one, seeing that you have a ton of already enchanted, hacked stuff. Here's the armory. Again, I don't know why we would need an armory, because we just left a room with tons of this stuff, but even more. Like, you could do a lot with here. See, everything's here. Now, some of it, as you can see, some of it isn't as strong as the hacker stuff we just looked at, but I mean, this is already stuff that's way stronger than anything you can get in vanilla games. So, you know, it's just one of those things where it kind of like doesn't matter. Like, look at some of the stats on some of this stuff. It's just ridiculous. God leggings. So definitely got everything you need there in the armory. And I think the one other area that they've got, we came from there. That's the hacker tools. Oh, over here. This is basically an area where you can farm zombies and stuff. Down there's a bunch of spawners, zombie spawners. You go down there and you can fight off huge hordes of zombies. And then you also have which chest is it? It's this one. Basically, you could spawn in pretty much all the different dangerous mobs for you to basically fight as well, which is pretty interesting. Like I said, the base is designed quite nice, but what I would recommend though is I would come into this, pick up the gear, and then go make your own personal base. Like I said, there's no beds. Oh yeah, and also before we go, let me go back down here. You can control whether or not it's rainy or sunny. So if you want to rain, or switch it back to sunny. Which, if you're farming certain things, that helps. Say if you want skeleton horses. Now, the overall seed is actually not that bad either. There's a good mix of biomes. You have plain biomes, darkwood forest, birch, spruce. Then you've got a good amount of villages. You're right next to an ocean, which on the other side of the ocean, you have some of the frozen lands. You have more desert. That it does have a good amount of desert villages, as well as desert temples. There's no ocean monuments really close, but there's a lot of sunken ships. So there's a potential to be doing a lot. Like I said, I am debating whether or not I should do maybe some builds on this or not. I don't know. I think it would be interesting to start the game with broken tools so that you could basically build whatever you want. I think it would really help. I like doing things in survival, but one of the biggest problems with survival that many people don't like when they start a new map is the grind to get the gear you need. Here, I think, would be a whole lot easier. Well, that's going to be it for then. I just wanted to quickly show you what it had to offer. Like I said, this is a new type of form I'm trying to do a quick review. Definitely, I'd say this is worth it if you like doing survival, but you didn't want to have to grind out to get the better gear. I would do this instead of using creative. You still have to go out and collect everything, but with basically having everything you need at the beginning and a base that you just would need to tweak, maybe put a bed in, or I would just work out of it. I wouldn't actually stay here. I'd just take what I need and go build my own base somewhere else. Alright guys, if you are enjoying content like this, make sure to leave a like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification button. That way, one, I know that you liked it, so I'll do more. Not to mention, you'll be able to see more if I do it. Alright guys, Average Arcader out.